Hello, Marcus Lim here with Batman Detective Comics number 1027. So this is the deluxe version. Okay, so this was originally published back in September, as you can see. Published back in September as a 144 page spectacular. Alright, but as you can see, the deluxe version is again, as always with deluxe editions, a little bit bigger. Okay. And also, this also contains all of the variant covers as well for the issue, which is really good. Now, one thing to note is that this celebrates, it says 1,000 issues since the debut of The Dark Knight, which is important because Batman first appearance was in Detective Comics number 27, right? Not Detective Comics number 1. So even though there was a well, not too long ago, like Detective Comics number 1000, right, celebrating 1000 issues of Detective Comics. This is actually his 1000th issue since his debut back in number 27. Okay, so epic anniversary collection. Alright, so yeah. So it's got all these creators contributing to the stories in this volume. I think there's about 12 stories altogether. So it's like an anthology, okay? Yeah, so it contains all of the stories and also all the variant covers. Alright, so that's pretty exciting. Because even though I've already got the the original issue, right? I think this is worth it just for the slightly oversized version and also the variants. So first of all, the jacket comes off. Alright, and then so the interior looks like that. Also a wraparound, which is nice. Alright, so let's get into it. So Detective 1027 Deluxe. And it says that the collection cover art by Andy Kubert and Brad Anderson. So this is by Andy Kubert and Brad Anderson. So here's the table of contents. We've got story with pinups along the way, and then we've got more stories, and then finally at the end we've got the cover gallery. Okay, alright, so we start off with story number 1, Blowback by Peter Tomasi and Brett Walker. So this story showcases Batman's escape artist skill. Alright, so short one. And then the next one, this is by Brian Michael Bendis. So this is pretty cool because it features all of the members of the Bat family coming together to try to solve a mystery. Alright, and then this third story here, which is about the relationship between Batman and the Joker, which I thought was one of the highlights. So this is by Matt Fraction, Many Happy Returns. And then we've got this one, which is not about Batman at all, but about a young woman who joins the GCPD, Gotham City Police Department. And appropriately enough, by Greg Rucka and Eduardo Riso. So Greg Rucka obviously known for his Gotham series. Alright, so one here is by quickie story Batman and Deadman. Okay. Okay, let me check who is it by again. Yeah, so it's by James Tynion. Pinup 4. So this is the next story. So this is more Bruce Wayne than Batman, I have to say. And then we've got the Odyssey story here, which is kind of like a Titanic-ish story. This is my mouth movement. Now here, next one, Detective 26, the Silver Ghost. So Silver Ghost appeared in Detective 26. So this story is about why Silver Ghost wasn't Gordon's protector, and it was Batman who took over. Okay. Yeah. So the next one, Tom King writes Legacy. So this is a story about death, cancer, loved ones, death of loved ones. So that's sort of the stuff that Tom King is really good at. And then here, next one, Scott Snyder, I think, who writes this one. Relationship between Batman and Jim Gordon, as always. Scott Snyder. Alright, another pinup over there. And then here we've got Generations by Dan Jurgens. And it's not worthy for, merging this kind of like Golden Age Batman look as he first appeared. So that's pretty cool. And finally, the last story, A Gift, by Mariko Tamaki. So this one, it sort of ties into the whole Joker War storyline, which was kind of like, at the time of publication, that was kind of like a big event, right? So cover gallery now. So this is the full wraparound by Andy Kubert, Brett Anderson from the original 1027. Alright, variant art by Lee Bermejo. J. Scott Campbell variant. Jim Lau variant, Frank White Lee. Jim Lee. Jim Cheong. Oliver Gabriel. Adam Hughes, Mark Silvestri. Frank Cho, Bill Shekinvich, Tony S. Daniel, Terry Dodson, Arthur Adams, Sabine Rich. So I was actually wrong. This is by Arthur Adams, and it's not Andy Kubert. Andy Kubert, is this one, right? So that was my mistake in the beginning. So Mark Brooks, Ben Oliver, wow, that's a lot, right? Simone, Tyler Peach, Momoko, Mike Mayhew, Kale Nu, Jay, some of these names I haven't heard of, Mitch, Michael Orred, Gabriel again, same one, maybe different, J.G. Jones, and color pencils by Andy Kubert. And the final one by Lee Bermejo. So yeah, so that's pretty cool, right? So many variants, and all these wonderful Batman stories collected in one oversized deluxe volume. So yeah, so this is a fine celebration of this enduring character. I mean, lasting so many issues, right? The only other character that can match is obviously Superman. But yeah, 1027, 1000 issues of the Dark Knight. Quite an achievement. So this is, yeah, proud to have this in my collection. Batman 1027 Deluxe Edition. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.